fierce pretenders starting to separate. It's the Tulane Green Wave and the Charlotte 49ers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, Reese. I spoke with the 49ers head coach pregame. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barnes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Gets the back moving. Using his legs, it's Middleton. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. All right, guys, let's talk about Charlotte. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. And now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's second and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a 3rd and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Makes the catch. It's Boston. Oh, he's got some space.
Jesus.
Big play. Takes him into plus territory.
Of course, it's an offensive lineman.
47.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out.
Finding some room. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Gonna run it. It's Rutledge. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone of the 18.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go right back to it. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Charlotte.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening.
Of course.
The extra point is blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Bunch formation for these receivers. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McClure. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. He is lucky to get that one back.
Come on, bro.
Is to turn it over.
It's got to be a pig.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking for a gap.
It's a punt.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And man, that's a great job by this defense using the offensive momentum. They go down the field, score, they get you jacked up, excited. Defense is about adrenaline and really being able to play fast and physical and hard. Now they come out, 3 plays, they get the stop and force a 4th down.
So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-9. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football.
Snags it, and he's open. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
They're going to try to get this guy the football as many ways as they can. You're going to see it, obviously, in the running game, but here doing a nice job in the pass game, too. Leaking him out of the backfield, working the right side of the field. That's a nice game by the offense.
He might want another play. Wants to throw. It's Harrell. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Cobb.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The 49ers heading quickly to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone.
That's not a PI, bro.
Too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the 49ers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Touchdown, Charlotte! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds his
Tackle.
man, it's Lewis. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's McClure. They
Tackle.
shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to
Oops.
get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
That's brutal.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call
But
it the first timeout.
I'm assuming he doesn't have the meter on for that far of a throw.
To work with here in the first half.
Unless he got a red.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a crease. It's Rutledge. Across the 25. He's got room.
It's a great play call.
They eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39.
My guy fell on the ground,
He's
bro.
got it again. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Oh, they're after him.
What is my guy doing, bro?
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. In the red area, it's McClure. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Fakes to grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false
That's
start,
big
and
time.
they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. they hope that false start penalty doesn't come back to haunt them. Second and goal again. On the ground, it's McClure. He bullies his
Please be his running back. Damn it.
5-yard line.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball. I think this offense...
Of course, bro.
Picked off in the end zone.
So fraud, bro.
Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. First and goal for the offense. He'll set up to throw. Under fire. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense. In the sudden change situation, they barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sideline. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job
Tackle, boy.
Communicating and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete. All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
Let's go.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up fourth down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The run inside. It's Middleton. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs.
Makes the catch and he's free. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The 49ers will hustle to the line. To the air on second down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quarterback making checks. They just keep firing. Pocket breaking down. It's complete on the right side. At the 35, he's got room. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
They'll try to run for it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Well, this offense is one of the 25 best in the nation on 3rd down. That time they try to run it, but give the defense credit. Physical at the point of attack. They're able to get the stop, now setting up 4th.
They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Baylor taking on the number 24 team, the UCF Knights.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind every possession.
What are you doing, Fresh?
And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively, and you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
Throw me a pick. Right to number 2.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
Let's go.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
A huge return there, steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And finally getting home and getting the sack. This quarterback, his jersey's not even dirty. We're in the second half. We're behind. We've got to find a way to create some momentum plays. That's step 1.
Looking downfield, it's Harrell. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Niners.
That boy Tank is nice, bro.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time
Good
around.
D.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
They've made third down.
So pick to 15.
It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Unloads.
Why didn't he come down, bro? Literally called it.
Green wave. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. The offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Do you know this song? Do you like this song?
Coming out with it, it's Barnes. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get
good
more
tackle,
backs
Fresh.
close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. And the 49ers line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That was a big stop by the defense now to see if they can...
Damn, he cleaned me up, didn't he?
Oh, he's got some space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Tulane right back to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside.
Better slow him down.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Green Wave lines up mere inches away from converting on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Plucks it out of the air. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the hole.
Got some room, headed to
The Red Sea
goal line,
parts.
and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Barnes. And the ball pops out.
I knew it was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. That's the worst part.
And the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Harrell. Here's the pressure. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Rutledge. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Handoff to the single running back. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
That's reeled in.
You got to get the first there, bro.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The 49ers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away.
Makes a grab and room to run. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
Snap it to the back. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the 49ers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The run inside. It's Cobb. There's some room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Sends it back in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. Touchdown, Charlotte! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Let's go.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to run it. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, going to the air. Slings it downfield.
Should have been a pick regardless, but
The catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They want that clock to run. Maybe some room here. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the run, it's Cobb. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The 49ers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Direct snap. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Charlotte. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Daniels. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Right on the money. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
GG Fresh.